Hey everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to my playthrough of the Star Realms campaign. In the last episode, we took on the Unity base. We're in Chapter 13, Coalition Victory. In this episode, we're going up against the Research base.
You have almost no time to celebrate your victory before a distress call comes in on your home frequency. Your base at Samson's Landing is under attack by some kind of mutated blob spores. The screams of the dying echo around your bridge as the base is torn apart and then replaced by static. The last thing you receive from them is a data packet containing all their sensor logs. You are hailed by Commodore Liana Zhang of the Star Empire. She also received a distress call, and she offers her own data logs. Between them, you discover that CEO Torres had built a research base weeks ago and had developed a Blob bioweapon that she fired at the Blob feeding grounds on Greenland. This caused a chain reaction as the newly formed Blobs mutated into a far more powerful and aggressive strain. The new threat must be contained. You quickly coordinate your strategy with Zhang as she reveals the location of the base. The Torres research base continues to bombard the Blob feeding grounds with the new weapon. The research staff are all dead, or they blindly continue obeying Torres's insane orders. Either way, your goal is clear. Stop the weapon by reducing the outpost to a smoking ruin.
So if you remember, I believe it's from Chapter 9. The boss fight for that one. I'm pulling it up here on mine. Yep, it was in Chapter 9 where you were going up against CEO Torres. This bitch is nuts. I'll say it. Rules for this one. Opponent cannot be damaged unless the player is dealing at least 10 damage. It has 100 research points. And I do believe it can gain authority as well. Achievements. Win after making your opponent discard 3 cards in the same turn. Win after scrapping 3 cards from your hand or discard pile in the same turn. Win after doing both in the same game. This is not something that's terribly hard, knowing what you need to do to get these accomplished. You have to go heavy on heavy Star Empire to make the discards happen, and you can do heavy Machine Cult for this, or just get a bunch of Explorers. So we have options to get this one done. We're starting off with a standard deck, 8 Scouts, 2 Vipers, and also the Alliance Landing, one of my personal favorite bases. Also, the artwork is just lovely. The Research Base, starting off with 100 Authority. Starting off with 6 Scouts, 2 Vipers, a Swarmer, a Stellar Reef, and a Bioformer in play. So it's going to have 3 attack every turn. I want to go for punching right out of the gate. I'm not going to get it. So I'm going to go the Explorer and the Alliance Frigate. I could have gone for both Unity Fighters, just as easy. Immediately takes out my stuff. I'm going to go for a Unity Fighter, see what comes down. Repair Bot, I can work with that. Can't do any attacks unless I'm doing more than 10, so right now I'm just in a holding pattern. Let's get a Falcon, Unity Fighter, and I'm going to take out the Bioformer to reduce the amount of damage it's dealing to me. I got a feeling I'm going to be doing this one more than once. That's a better buy, so is him. I want to scrap the Peacekeeper to keep it out of the AI's hands. I could scrap this guy, but I'm not ready to do it yet. Alright, 8. Alliance Frigate. Gunship's going to make me discard. We'll take that. I could scrap these 2 to take out the Stealth Tower. Actually, let's do that. Thought that would have done it. Okay, guess not. Thankfully, the Alliance Frigates are still in play, so I can make that happen. Scrap the Frontier Ferry, get our Warning Beacon in play now. And I'm totally scrapping the Moonworm. No way in hell I want them to get that thing. Could take that out. They're going to get some activation on it. Yeah, still going to do the damage. Hopefully they'll scrap the Leviathan for me. Thank you! Sometimes the AI doesn't really think about what it's scrapping. It's like, I'm going to scrap the highest cost card in here. So in this case, they would have gone for the heavy cruiser. Now they got 3 cargo pods to choose from. Health is dismal at the moment. I don't have enough for the Unity Station. Now I have enough for Unity Station. I need to get that Lancer on my next turn. I can afford it. Also afford a trade hauler. I'm very low on health right now. I don't think I'm going to survive much longer, if I'm completely honest. Yeah, I'm toast. Let's try it again. Okay. Could go for the Parasite, but I do want to get the storage silo, because that's going to be 2 free health every turn, and the trade hauler is going to help me out quite a bit. Thank you. Just not even letting me get a chance to buy these things that you want. Okay. Gonna go for the Alliance Frigate just because if I get the right cards out, I'm gonna get 7 attack and 5 trade or 5 authority every turn. Little pissed he got the research base. He used his Parasite's ability for that one. Whoa. That is a deadly trade row right now. Now make me discard. Okay. Gonna go for the Moonworm. Definitely not scrapping that. Getting the Assault Pod too. Note, I still have done 0 damage to the enemy. Oh. This, 6, 7, 8. Into my hand. Do this. Because I can. Little extra attack, that works for me. Now I've got the Emperor's Dreadnought in play. Still not breaking through my lines, which is a good thing. Let's do this. Let's buy what I can before I activate the Orbital Platform's ability, but I want to get that Lancer first. The more I buy before I activate that ability, the better chance I was going to have. Scrap him. And attack the base, but I've got okay defenses in play. The Alliance landing is going to go down. No bases in play. I'm a little disappointed. Totally grab that guy. See how we're doing on achievements. Still don't have it going yet. Not activating them in the right order yet. Let's thin out the deck a little. Not helpful. Let's get these 2. Union Cluster's now in play. I can make him scrap or discard 2. Short 1. I got it. Okay, play them all. I'm gonna make him discard, so that should be the first one. Oh, it's win after. Didn't notice that. I'm gonna get the Union Cluster, give me some extra attack. Scrap him out. Alright, the base's authority is now lower than mine. That's all I can do. Draw. Do this. Let's see if we can do this one in 1 turn. That's 3. No, the Star Barge. If I can get those cards out in the same order again, I'm gonna be just gold. Alright, one base is going down at least. Man, I love it when they're stupid. AI, for some reason, will not go after non-outpost bases. It's a good thing. Get some more authority going for me. Go for things that I can attack with. Eh, close enough. Not going to scrap the repair bot because I can't use them. A lot of attack coming down now. Draw a card. I think we're there. Yeah, I've got 16 attack, and I haven't even played my last guys yet. This mission's over. Let's just buy more cards so I can blow stuff up with. Okay, I'm liking this. Chapter 13 complete. I call bullshit on that second achievement. We got that one. We had that in the last turn. But for this one, note that even after a loss, it still took a few minutes to take this one on. You do have to get, I think if you can get those Trade Federation bases that are not outposts, and if you get the ones that the AI will ignore, and you just keep adding authority every turn, you're going to be fine when you take on this mission. But that is going to wrap it up for Chapter 13, and it's going to wrap it up for this series for now. I know Frontiers is getting close to sending out the backer kits for that game, and I'm going to pull it up on my email here real quick. I got an email earlier, I believe it was last week. Let's see, where is that email? Come on. Of course, it's now buried in my emails, of course. Came out on April 12th, so this past Thursday, by Robert Dougherty. All physical proofs reviewed and approved for the Frontiers box set. Cards are printed. Rulebook and boxes going to print. Stellar Allies. We are awaiting physical proofs from the printer. They should arrive soon. The 7 command decks. We are awaiting physical proofs from the printer. They should arrive soon. I'm going to take us back to the main menu while I keep reading this. Promo cards. We are awaiting physical proofs from the printer. They should arrive soon. Season 5 through 8. Year 2 promos. Printed and in our fulfillment centers. Universal Storage Box. Printed and shipping to our fulfillment centers. Playmats. Printing now. Other add-ons. Printed and shipping to our fulfillment centers. There's also some spoilers that came out in the last update, and I've had the link to the Kickstarter for Frontiers and all of the videos for Star Realms. Now seeing a new mechanic called docking that we're going to be seeing in the Frontiers setup. And just to explain what it is, during the discard phase, if you have a base of the same faction as one of these cards that can dock, set the card aside. At the end of the draw phase, put it back into your hand. It's going to be an impressive change in the mechanics that we're going to be seeing once Frontiers comes out. I will keep checking in with the Star Realms app from time to time. If Chapter 14 goes online, I will pick it up, and this series is going to start up again. But for now, I'm just going to head back to 5 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday right now. Still going to be Surviving Mars. Tuesdays and Thursdays, Command and Conquer 3, Tiberium Wars. Once that series is done, I'm in Act 5 of the Nod campaign at this point. Once the Nod campaign's done, we'll go into the Skrin campaign, and then most likely move on to Kane's Wrath from there. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and the channels that come out and the videos that come out on my channel almost every day now. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.